Hey man, stick to your career, man. Seriously, stick to your career. Let's say something else, cause I just filmed it. Stick to your career, man, because a lot of people, we have this shiny. You know what the issue with today's age? There's too much options. When there's too much options, we get led astray. You know, it's overwhelming. There's too much options. I remember when I was a kid. Whenever my mum would take me to the candy store, does that necessarily have to be the candy store? It wasn't even a candy store. I'm just using it for a quick anecdote for the video. Oh, don't fall. Yeah, we're good, we're good. I was just seeing if zoom in was, yeah. Whenever my mum would take me to the shopping store, she'd give me options of food to buy. I always liked chocolate when I was a kid. I think it's a great snack. I still do to this day. Would I eat it a lot? No, because I'm someone who's heavily into fitness. Do I still love chocolate? Yes, absolutely. Sandwiches, I love sandwiches. I still do. Don't eat them as much as I would like to now. However, the reason why I mentioned those two, my mum would always take me to the shops. She would give me a lot of options of things I wanted to buy, things I was interested in, right? Now, when you have too much options, what tends to happen is you feel overwhelmed. You feel overwhelmed. It's too much. There's too much colors, too much things. And what do you think the conclusion was? I never chose my chocolates. And there'd be times I didn't even get what I wanted. I didn't get what I wanted. What I truly desired. Because I was overwhelmed with the options that I had. So mum chose for me. And it's the same with career. There's so many careers out there. One question I believe, it's safe to say, you've commonly heard a lot. I know I've heard this a shit ton of times when I was a kid. What do you want to be? What do you want to be? They were implying, what do you want to be when you're older? But they didn't make it clear. They didn't make it fully clear. Oh, damn, I was here. I even sensed his presence. Yeah, this guy's a ninja, damn. Got a hoodie and everything. Thank God I ate the night. Damn. Back to the point. What do you want to be? That's what they always used to say. And I can see why. It's good to know someone's dreams and whatnot, their aspirations, what they want to become in the future. It's always a good thing. But they never really added in the future most of the time. Or at least from my experience. There's so many careers out there. There's too many career paths. One of the realest things, my primary school teachers would say, and I took it for granted a lot. They'd always say, when you're young, the doors are open for you. And I can see why they said that, in the sense of you're still a fresh green bud. You're a fresh green leaf. Not like these dead leaves who are about to die. They've had their time. More like these ones, these bushes. You still have life to live. Essentially, we're like that. You're fresh. You're fresh root. There's more life to see. You have more time. Statistically, and, add it all up in general. You have more time to live. And so there's more opportunities, more doors are open. But the older you get, and they're speaking from their experience, and I'm nowhere near their age as of now. I say I'm maybe 15, 20 years behind, maybe even 25, that may be pushing it. However, as a 19-year-old now, I'm pushing 20 in nearly 6 months, well, a little over 6 months. Even that's starting to hit me because the adult privileges, the high school to male switch mentality you have, is definitely starting to kick in. Most definitely. It's kicking in. It gets stronger with every year that passes. And I want to say stick to your career because there's too many. I call this shiny object syndrome. Well, I don't call it. It's a famous theme on the internet right now. In short, shiny object syndrome. Sorry, I keep pausing. It's just how are some of these birds sounding like humans? It's traumatizing, man. Damn it. Just want to record some videos. Damn it. Back to the topic. Shiny object syndrome. It's when you have it's when there's too many shiny things. They're stimulating our dopamine receptors. I think of dopamine like just the chemical that makes you feel good. Reward systems or like that. I made a video I think 2 years ago about it. You can check that out. Try and scroll through my channel. But yeah, too many things. It's messing us up. It's stimulating us too much. It's the same with career. And I want to specifically talk about online because we're going to be talking more about me now. Online stuff. Everyone's saying, different career paths. Drop shipping. I can't even name it a few on the top of my head. What? Amazon deliveries. affiliate marketing, copyright, all these stuff, man. And I was in that part of my head in the past where you're just constantly in the pursuit, you're trying everything out. In this context, a man who chases many rabbits catches none, and that's very true. Because you don't really love the career as much to the point where you're willing to invest all your time into it. How could you when you're still figuring out which career you even want? You don't know what you don't know. So you haven't invested enough time into it. And I've been in that state when you're constantly stressing about what career path you want. It's mentally damaging, it's a taxating thing. I don't wish it on nobody, but I believe some people do have to go through it like I did to really realize what they truly want. Me, I'm just thinking YouTube. I'm not thinking of anything else. I'm sure more doors will open up as I continue to elevate my career and opportunities. However, it starts with this. It starts with YouTube. I just focus on that one thing, all of the other doors will open up. I don't want to mention any YouTubers, but I think they're great case studies for this video. I can go on a wider spectrum of people in different fields. But for YouTube, let's say KSI, he started off making football videos, he was just focusing on YouTube. He wasn't stressing about anything else he wanted to do, he was zoning onto YouTube. And now he's a polymath, he has multiple interests. He does boxing, he does music, he does sidemen, all that stuff. I don't watch them, but that's a great case study. Same with MrBeast. He was just making gaming videos. Now he's the first billionaire. Why do I sense a fox in there? Okay. Athletes as well. Let's use Ronaldo for example. Everyone knows who Ronaldo is, right? Most famous athlete in the world. Of course, how could you know? Not that I watch football, but he just started off with football, which is a broke footballer, built a name for himself. Everyone wants him now. I remember last year he made a YouTube channel. I think he got like 40 million subscribers in a week or something like that. That's the accumulation effect. Because he just focused on one career. And then the brandos and all this stuff comes later. Or the women, you name it, whatever you value, the money, same with boxes. But they all start in one thing. They all just start with YouTube. Well, not YouTube, but their career. With me, it's YouTube. They start and focus on one thing. Then everything else branches out. And it pushes their life 10 times forward. But in the beginning, there's always going to be that main thing that you need. What's the main driving force in your life that's really going to push you forward? And obviously, on the route, the very high, it's God for me. Second, obviously, you got family. Then there's my work, it's my YouTube. That's the one thing that's going to push my life really high. Because you need money. Don't let any of these billionaires who tell you, oh, money's not important. It is important. It's not everything. I agree with them in that behalf. But it's important. You need it. And I just want to say, stick to your career. Even if it gets hard. Because this is where most people fall off. They either fall off in the sense of giving up. And, or they sell their souls. I made a video a while back saying, don't sell yourself for money and clicks. When things go wrong in a person's life, particularly in their career, and when you start off, statistics say, and in general, it's going to be 5 to 10 years roughly till you really start seeing massive progress. I've been doing YouTube for 7 years. Not on this channel, but I had 2 other channels before that. So I was doing YouTube when I was 12 years old. I'm 19 now, I'm still going strong. 7 years in the game, 7 years of experience. Sorry, it's a burp. I don't consider them failures. It's experience. This is why when I made this channel nearly 3 years ago, this is my 3rd YouTube channel now, I could speak a lot better, but I wasn't always like this because I had shitty videos in the past. It just pains me how I deleted my first channel because it would have been nice to look back and maybe make a reference point, but I know in my head I did what I did. Keep going. YouTube takes a long time to grow. Don't give up. Don't give up. It took me 2 years and about 4 months to reach my first 100 subscribers. And I had 564 videos. I'll never forget. I hit my 100 subscribers on the 14th of May. And I went through this period where I had about 99 subscribers for about 2 weeks to a month. Now looking back on it, a month is insignificant. But when you're in that moment, 99 subscribers, as grateful as I was, you do get sick of the number, just seeing that all the time. When you're a digit away from hitting the triple. You see what I mean? It's like me right now. I have 198 subscribers. It's always in the 90s, things start to kick in. And I stay stagnant for a while. I had 199 subscribers last week, someone unsubbed, unfortunately. It's like, man, I'm tired of being in the hundreds, man. Hey, 2 people come subscribe to my channel, done it? My channel, done it? It'd be nice to hit the 200. I still kept going hard. And the reason why I told you that, how many subs I had at the time, it's not necessarily to say subs are everything, but I just see it as endurance. I had 564 videos, barely getting any views, and I had 100 subscribers and I'm still going. What person do you know that still does that? Endures even though there's hardship. You know, the most beautiful thing about YouTube, you can see someone from the bottom rise to the top. They come up, rise to something better. And I have that mental endurance most YouTubers don't have. I think that's the only thing that makes me stand out. I believe there's a lot of speakers who are way better than I am. Maybe way better than I'll ever be. But I just don't give up. I have mental endurance. I have the volume to keep putting out as much videos as possible. So you get noticed for your wisdom. And say I know everything, but you know, you don't need to know everything. You can build as you go. You don't need to know everything to teach as well. You don't need to be the most competent at a certain topic also to teach. Jesus was talking and preaching since I was 12. You just need to be one step ahead of your people. That's all it takes, bro. Stick to your career. Look, use me as a case study. I've been doing YouTube for 7 years and still going strong. I have over 700 videos, 198 subs. I'm still going strong, boy. Still going strong. Don't give up on your career, man. Don't sell your soul to the devil for quick likes and clicks. Many of those nowadays, especially in the music industry, selling your soul in the music industry, it's usually them, you know, flaunting their body on stage, disgusting people haunted by demons. Nasty. Because their music's not doing good, so they believe they put their self-worth solely on the might of people who listen to their music. Now, I know it's your career, but you shouldn't place your entire worth on that. Because then you start doing stupid things you never normally do. And you never did do when you were a kid, when you were born. Stupid things for the sake of profit. That's what they do. They sell their souls. You know, they may do a provocative YouTube video for their music, a music video. Or sell their body in a negative way. Sad, man. That's one form of giving up. And the second form is just quitting outright entirely. Now, don't get me wrong, you're a young... I don't know your age, but I'm just speaking for myself. Let's say you are a young person trying to figure a career out. Things aren't really going according to plan. It's okay to pivot careers. There's nothing wrong with pivoting careers. I'll never tell you there's anything wrong with that. I'll never tell you that. Because we're all figuring things out. It's normal. But I'm saying if there was a career that you know deep in your heart that you truly want to pursue, don't ever quit that career. Stick to it. I don't care if you're struggling. Those struggles will show you. The fruit of those struggles will bear fruit once you're successful. The struggle matters. The struggle matters. It builds you. It builds that competence, the skill, the resilience. And you can use that to help you in other forms, the more advanced, nuanced things in your career. That's me with YouTube. Stick to your career path, man. Don't give up. Don't feel the need to give up. You're just building points right now. You're building experience points in your career. You may feel like nothing's happening, but mentally, it's forming you for what's to come. Even if it feels hopeless, sometimes I feel like that on my YouTube channel. Sometimes I think to myself, where is my channel going? These periods, you don't see the valley right now. When you look back, these struggle periods, those tend to be the periods that matter the most. So stick to your career path. Something, if you really want it, you know in your heart and soul, you want to pursue it. Just like how I do it with YouTube. And I'm practicing what I preach. I haven't missed a single video this year. How am I able to keep doing this every year, even though I'm not even getting paid? Because this doesn't feel like work. I often said in my videos, the best type of careers are the careers where they're able to do what they actually want and it doesn't feel like work and they get paid as a byproduct. That is a dream life. Beautiful. And I'm pursuing that every step of the way with this YouTube channel.